Yo, 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 the drill. How you feel? This is nothing but that will spill. Cause I got that knowledge. 40 seconds in, nobody's listening. 50 seconds in, nada. Here's my threat. If we get a minute in and nobody's listening, I'm just gonna start talking. Alright? Alright, so I'm just gonna start talking. We're a minute in. There we go. Enjoy music. There we go. Yeah, man. So, it's good. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. See, it's hella funny because when a black man walk across the street, cars don't slow down. They just keep going. So inhuman. I know when I'm driving, I see people walking at the crosswalk. You know, I give them the courtesy. I give them the courtesy of slowing down. Anyhow, on the West Coast, it's hot as out here. Stupid hot. Like right now, it's about 105 degrees. Oh, I bet you burnt in Vegas. I bet you crispy. Come on, bro. Where your mask at, bro? You can't be nigga coughing with no mask. Jersey. You heard me? Jersey. Yo. So, man, yeah, so I just want to tap in, man. I don't want to go in the house. I don't want to be outside, so I don't really know what to do. I'm quite confused. It's hot as fuck. So, sit my ass down real quick. So, in reality, can y'all hear me all right? You can hear me? Hey, Renee. You need a porch. Yeah, so I could be in the hot air. Isn't it funny? And I'm gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna talk about shade and heat. Talk about all that because it's very interesting. So we're witnessing a heat wave on the West Coast, right? And on the East Coast, not so much. And I don't think that it's a coincidence that this year we're seeing the hottest temperatures that we've seen, damn near record-breaking temperatures on the West Coast. Like it was 110 in the Bay. 110. Miserable. So it made me think and ponder. Anytime something is out of the ordinary, I start thinking about shit, right? Peace to the dots. Oh, it's 91 in North Carolina. Ooh. I don't know, is that hot for North Carolina? Renee said it's 91 in North Carolina. So check it. I was like, okay, so what causes the earth to heat? Why are some parts of the earth hotter than other parts? Normally, like seasonally, you know what I'm saying? Like what causes that? Remember, heat is a byproduct of energy, specifically radiation, you know what I'm saying? So anytime you're dealing with any type of heat, and Bobby Hemmett said this before, he said that, global warming is caused by the Earth's energy, right? So me pondering on what causes the Earth to heat up led me to have the download that the Earth doesn't just heat up from the direct radiation that hits the atmosphere from the sun's particles, right? That's one source of heat. This is how you get daytime heat, you know what I'm saying, or the lack thereof of daytime heat. But also, those same particles that hits the atmosphere don't just stop at the atmosphere. The resonance does lead more particles to actually penetrate the Earth's crust or the ground level, hence the sidewalks, the sand, whatever the case is, right? So the Earth's particles do penetrate that, so you do get surface level heat. So you have top radiation heat that trickles down from the atmosphere. This is what you call sunlight heat. Then you have underneath your feet heat, but those particles that emanate from the sun don't just stop once they hit the pavement. Excuse me. Don't just stop once they hit the pavement, right? They also hit the Earth's core. They also hit the Earth's core. This is this is what's keeping the Earth's core hot since the beginning of time, pretty much, or time as we know it, or the Earth. Thank you. So you're getting the heat also from underneath as well. So it's like we're standing on an oven, so we're getting baked. But this is unseasonably normal heat. So that just means that the Earth's energy is rising on the West Coast. Why is that? Well, it's been documented from many different sources, many indigenous tribes, countless, you can name them, that the shift will come from the West. The changes will emanate from the West. You know what I'm saying? And this is the West of the West. If you want to say that the United States is the West, well, this is the West of the United States. Not to mention that the West of the United States is part of the border of what we call the Ring of Fire. And the Ring of Fire is just pretty much a active volcanic ring that sits at the bottom, or what we think is the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. So it borders the United States West Coast, and it borders the East Coast of what we call Asia. So there's a ring that kind of has a circumference around there, right? My allergies are killing me. So, with that being said, why is this important, family? Because, like I said, we have heat that's emanating from the bottom plates of this planet, and I don't think that it's a coincidence that we're seeing heavy unidentified flying object activity on the West Coast, specifically going in and out of the Pacific Ocean. Whatever these things are, whether they're ancestors, whether they're something, that we're not privy to, but it's happening over here major. And I'm not just saying that based off of news reports that I've witnessed, that I've heard or seen. I'm actually saying it based off shit that I've seen with my own too, you know what I'm saying? And it's definitely, hey, that little taper ain't too bad. I didn't do too bad right there. And it's definitely some shit going on. I remember a couple months ago, I thought I was tripping. A couple months ago, I was up hella early in the morning, and I didn't have my glasses on and shit. So I really thought I was tripping. But I looked towards the west, and I seen this, I don't know what it was. It's like this auburn orange type of, I don't know what it was. But remember, the sun was rising in the east, so it wasn't the sun, but it looked like the sun. But it wasn't hella big though, right? But anyways, it looked like it was falling, but not falling. I don't know if it's hard to explain. But I thought, since I didn't have my glasses on, that I was tripping. Yeah. See, that says, you wear glasses? Yeah, Superman ain't Superman. Clark, even Superman wore glasses as Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, anyways, so I seen this little thing and I was just like, oh, whatever. But later, I think a couple days later on Mr. MBB333's channel, somebody sent in some footage or some pictures of the exact same thing that I saw. I thought I was tripping, but apparently, it's some shit going on over here. Apparently, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that shit to be on some old hocus pocus, spooky McNookie type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like. So, I'm attributing the heat wave to the Earth's energy rising, man. Definitely over here. There's the Earth's active over here. You know what I'm saying? So, keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, man. Stay paying attention to everything that goes on around you. Everything, man. Like, you gotta pay attention to everything. Because we in them times, man, not just to be, you know, not to be on some gloom and doom, oh, something's happening or something's coming. Nah. It's because, man, we're definitely going through a change. And you kind of want to be aware of it. This phone is getting hot. Look, it's so hot out here. The phone hot. Damn. That's crazy. The phone is hot. Me just being outside, the phone is hot. Wow. Look, expect a black man walking across the street out here. You know what I mean? On my mama. Have to let that out. It's nothing worse than it being hella hot and you have allergies. It's crazy. But yeah, man, I'll keep you posted on this California stove that's popping right now. And just like anytime you're dealing with any type of energy source, I'm just going to leave with this, you know, for my people that's over here on the West Coast, California, you know, Nevada, Arizona. I know y'all feeling it right. Just like anytime you're dealing with any type of heat source, not heat source, energy source, what this heat wave is, you can always tap into it. And you can use it. You know what I'm saying? You can harness it through alchemical thought. Using alchemy is how you tap into energies and you use it. So on days like this, meditation, connecting with source is definitely recommended. Oh my God. Crazy lightning and thunder last night, Joe Callio says, in Tulare County. And just to get, look, and every time I say shit, you know what I'm saying, I always speak and I always talk in a way to where, you know, you don't have to believe me. I always put it in the type of context to where you can just observe it yourself, so it doesn't just seem like I'm over here making shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of motherfuckers making shit up. I'll show you how you can tell that when it heats up, it's energy that you can harness. You're not in Concord right now. I'm in Concord right now. I'm by the park. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm by one of my favorite burrito spots right now. I was gonna go get a burrito, but I changed my mind. Yeah, look, okay, so look, watch this. So this is how, okay. Let me just say this. Let me hit that like button. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. So let me just say this, and I'm gonna kind of like wrap it up. So Usually when they get hot, niggas get wild. The murder rates go up because of that energy that people are absorbing. They don't know how to process it. I'm just giving you an example of how this heat is energy, and you can use it for good. Use it for good things. Whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want you to think, oh, this nigga over here making shit up. He's a damn good creative thinker. No, it's real shit. It's energy. Heat is energy. And what's very ironic, or not even ironic, but what I find very interesting is that in the Bay Area, like I just came from Oakland. Total different climate. It's cool. It's warm, but it ain't this. I just came from the town. As soon as I came through that tunnel, I don't know what this is. And it's not like it's a real valley. You know what I'm saying? Like valley is Bakersfield, Fresno. So I understand how he can sit inside of a valley, right? But this really ain't a valley, so I don't really understand why it's so hot out here. You know what I'm saying? And what's interesting is we have Mount Diablo right over there. And like I've always said about any mountain, any major mountain that's in your circumference, nah, I don't know about that. I'm Fox. I don't know. I doubt that, but that's what's up. But any major mountain in your circumference is deep. It's deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Because usually it's gonna be a national park. That means you can't have access to it like how you want to. You know what I'm saying? And I just find it very ironic that there's a giant mountain out here. Giant. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say that the earth itself, man, has these different energy points, like all around it. You know what I'm saying? So depending on where you are on the earth will kind of like tell you what kind of different energy level you have access to. And that's why it's kind of good to travel. Me of all people was talking about traveling. The nigga that never go to so sad. But yeah, so like it could be like right now it's 105 out here or something. I think in the town it was only like 90 something, not even 100, but still unseasonably warm. But again, it's still pointing to the collective of elements of where you are. So you do have the water element, and you do have the earth element, and you also have the air element. You know what I mean? And all of these elements have commonalities. They all contain the photons that get emitted from the sun, quote unquote. So this is why understanding how to work with elements is important, especially if you want to start to harness the energies for yourself. You have to understand that the earth element has the photons of the sun in it, the air element has the photons of the sun in it, and the water element has the photons of the sun in it. So, and with that being said, the photons of the sun is what you kind of call fire, teetering on ether, maybe. So you're dealing with 4 elements. So this is why you can harness that energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn, I've been talking for 20 minutes. Chaos Before Order just thanking me for going live. You don't have to thank me. I thank you, but I appreciate you. Terrio Cool Whip. That's a dope name, man. I appreciate it. Terrio Cool Whip says that they love the content, man. I appreciate that. Omni Fox talks about as the solstice approaches. Y'all didn't tell me I have a booger on my nose, but y'all scandalous. Y'all let me go the whole live without saying, nigga, blow your nose, nigga, you tripping. Hold on 1 second. Sorry y'all had to bear witness to that, you know what I'm saying? But as you should well know, if you've watched any one of my videos, it's still there. As you well know, if you watch any one of my videos, I keep that shit 100. 100. I'm always on 100. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, thank you for being here as I run my mouth and ramble, but I always ramble with a purpose though. Woo. Allergies, boy. One thing about being out here, when I get out here, my allergies go crazy. Whoo, shit. I'm gonna have to go, man. It's getting bad. All right, y'all. Y'all be smooth, be safe, man. Y'all know what to do. Log on, newmissionschool.com. Check in with me. I'm gonna check in with you. All right.